Hello and welcome to a reading vlog. So I feel like I haven't done one of these in like a month. I don't know, it feels like it, but I feel like I just did one like a couple weeks ago in the midst of moving. But here we are. We are in my new house. So hey, why not do a reading vlog? So in this reading vlog, I'm gonna show you a tour of my house because why not? It's time to show you. I'm gonna read a few books. I'm back into my reading game. I was in a slump for about 2 weeks. I'd say the week I moved and then the week after, I didn't read like anything. I read one book very slowly and I just finished another book, but now like I'm back in the game. I feel like I want to read. I feel like I'm ready for it. Start this off with showing my new house. So before I get into it, just know that it's only been 2 weeks since we've lived in this house. So things are still very much up in the air of where we want to put things. We don't have some furniture. There's a lot of work we need to do this house, but I still think this house looks pretty moved in for 2 weeks. Let's just say that every box I have has been unpacked except for like Matt's stuff in the garage. I can't unpack that stuff because I don't know where he wants it. That's kind of a wreck, but everywhere else is unpacked fully. That's because if you're thinking that's extreme, you're probably right. I am a type of person that I like to get things done. That's just how I am. I like to be settled. So yeah, there's still things I need to move around and stuff, and I will probably have that way feeling for like a couple years in this new house. You know, it's different coming from a place where I lived like 8+ years to a brand new place. You know, this is my home, but it doesn't feel quite like home yet, but I'm making it that way. So just know that this is not definite. A lot of things will change in time. You'll probably see throughout this year of reading vlogs and future things. So anyway, enough blabber. Let's get into the tour. Anyway, right here we have, I guess, our living room, if you will. We might change things up where the TV goes over there, but we have this huge fireplace. Like I said, I've decorated some. I've got my beach stuff out. This is, you know, we're gonna put a chair here probably. There's still a lot of things we need to get, but for right now, this is what it looks like. I really enjoy it. And then this is the best part of the house, I'm not gonna lie to you, is my kitchen. It is massive, it's beautiful, it is a dream kitchen, as you can tell. So the previous owners worked a lot to remodel this kitchen, and it shows immensely. Like, this is granite tops, like, oh, it's beautiful. Stainless steel appliances, it's just insanely beautiful. I even have beautiful like cabinets where you close it and it just does the quiet close. Either way, it's stunning. I am obsessed with this kitchen. Like the background or the backsplash, just everything is stunning with this kitchen. So right here is going to be our dining room table. We haven't had one because we've never had space for one. So Matt is actually right now going to get it because we found one on Facebook Marketplace, which if you have Facebook and you want to buy good furniture for cheap, Facebook Marketplace. Like, we're getting a dining room table today for like $100. That's amazing. Anyway, then we move into here. This is like our sunroom area, like an extra area. So it's messy right now because this is primarily Noah's playroom, as you can tell. He's watching a movie. What it looks like. This is our backyard. I'll show you it through these really crazy blinds. But our dog is out there somewhere. There she is. She's underneath the swing. So she's underneath the playground. She likes being there. But it's a really big backyard, as you can see. We have a shed out there. It's just a beautiful place. So this is our like little sunroom area full of Noah's toys. It needs to be cleaned a little bit better. The bathrooms here are not great because they are very, very dated. I don't even want to show you the detail of it. Then we have my office. That's right, guys. I have my own office. So here is my bookshelves. If you've seen, there's my new setup. The walls are gray. I know, very different. So the plan for this room is this desk will be eliminated, and then Matt is going to build me a desk that goes all across this wall, and then I'm going to have 2 really long shelves where I'm going to put a lot of like decor, a lot of like things I want to show off, things like that. For here, I don't know much. I want to put a nice chair, like a reading chair in this room, and then this wall, I think Matt wants to do some like shiplap. He thinks that'll just look really good on this wall, and that way he said if I have other videos like movies or TV, sometimes I film for our church, I can film in front of that. So yeah, this is my office. So it's a lot of space. It's insane. I don't want to fill it up too much, but either way, this is where I work. It's going to change a lot soon-ish. You know, this is not a priority right now because I have my setup. It's working fine. I don't want to pressure Matt into doing all of the things for my office soon, but in case you want to see in detail of how I set up these shelves, I have a whole vlog of where I just packed the books and unloaded them and placed them. So that's just like a really time-lapsey vlog. So if you want to see that, go check it out. I even go into detail about what's on my shelves, like with pans and things. I don't know. Either way, that's my office. This is Matt's and I's room where we sleep. So there's our bed, nothing fancy, and dresser and our TV. There's the dog's bed. We do have our bathroom right here. Again, very dated. I'm not going to show you that because that's another thing we have to work on. We have our closet. But I mean, in here, we don't really want to do much else. We want to put a nice chair right there for sitting and things like that. But other than that, like, it's pretty set to go. We don't need much. Noah's room. So this is Noah's room. There's his bed. He has these cool little shelves we put up that has a lot of his books. That's not even all of his books, guys. Like, he's got a lot of books. We got Toy Story, we got Buffy, George, you name it, we probably have it. Mickey Mouse. Here's one of his favorites, Henry and the Yeti. He also loves this one, Welcome to Morningtown. What are some of the others' favorites? The Dragon Year book. Right now he's currently reading. That's right, he has a currently reading pile. Love the Fur You're In, which I actually got sent by, I think Random House sent it to me. It's like supposed to be not even for kids, but he loves it. And he also has a book from the library that he loves right now, The Best Mouse Cookie. He's got books everywhere, guys. There's some books right there of his. Right, he loves books. I wonder where he gets it from. More library books. He loves this one. He loves this one we got from the library. And he's a really big fan of the Moose Muffin, Cat Cupcake. He loves books. That's his train table that he plays a lot on. Another thing, we have his own closet. He's got like a shelf with his Lightning McQueen poster. So we have another thing to put up. We have like a fire truck decal. And I don't know what I'm going to put on these walls yet for him, but I'm going to put up something. But either way, that is our house. So I love it. I'm really happy with it. There's, of course, things we have to do, but I'm proud of the work we've done. I mean, we've already hung up a ton of things already. That's actually from my friend Teresa. And then we have that too. But anyway, let me get into what I'm showing you. I'm going to read this week. If you hear movies in the background, my son's watching Charlie Brown. I don't want to watch TV all the time, but he's watching that. So, I am participating in one readathon this month, which I will do a separate vlog for that. That's the summerathon, and it begins on the 21st, I want to say. So that's 2 weeks away, and that's going to be during the last week of June. So I'm going to do a good majority of reading, but I have 7 books I want to read before the summerathon even begins. So picking out, I want to try to read 3 this week, which is quite ambitious coming out of a slump, but I'm going to do it. The first one I know for sure I'm going to read. I didn't even put on my TBR because it just showed up on my doorstep that day. But that is Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. This is an adult chick lit book about a girl and a guy. And I think they pretend to date and then feelings emerge. I don't know, I've heard really good things about it, so I'm going to attempt to read that first. I think that's a good idea because after Shelf Love Crate, I read like 4 fantasy books in a row, so I'm kind of feeling burnt out about fantasy. I want to get back into more lighter chick lit. That's not blood, that's totally a marker, just so you're aware. But yeah, I'm going to read this one, I know for sure this week. As for the other ones, I don't know, I might just do mood reading and see what I feel. So I'm going to show you the stack I have, which you probably already see on my TBR. I have Stranger on the Beach. This is a thriller. I also have Goodbye Perfect by Sarah Bernard, which is a YA, I'd say more serious tone contemporary. I have Waiting for Tom Hanks, which is another adult chick lit, so I might make an adult chick lit week. But I also have Hot Dog Girl by Jennifer Dugan, which I really want to read, so I might read that this week. So this is about a girl that works at a theme park for the summer, and I'm just really big into theme parks. Ooh, Rachel and Solomon blurbed this. I love her books. So I think let's go ahead. I mean, let's do a purple theme, apparently. Why not? So I'm going to read that one. I also have The Friend Zone by Abby Jamez. This one is going to be, I wouldn't say a chick lit, but it's going to have love, but it's also going to have to deal with infertility. And then I also have Again But Better by Christine Riccio, which I have already started, so I should go ahead and read that. I think I'm going to try to read these 3. If I can get around to another one, I really want to read The Friend Zone because I just think it's going to speak to me so much. So let's do that for this week. So yeah, these are going to be the 4 books I attempt to read this week for sure. I know the two that will get read will be Fix Her Up and Hot Dog Girl. I'm gonna start with Fix Her Up. So yeah, we'll do that. So I'm excited to get into this reading vlog and get back into my normal routine and just have things all set up. So I'll show you guys my dining room table when it gets here. We don't have matching chairs for it yet because we haven't found the chairs we want, but we have a lot of mismatched chairs, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna wait till I find the exact chairs I want. I'm not gonna settle because, you know, I gotta find exactly what I need for this house. But either way, I'll update you soon on my thoughts on Fix Her Up. Very soon. I have purple nails to match with the book too. Ooh, I never wear nail polish, but I am today. Isn't that exciting? Probably not. This is our new dining room table we got. We don't have chairs for it quite yet, so there's a mismatch, but somebody built this. It was, you know, it's nice. He scored it for like $100, so I like it. It's got that whole farmhouse rustic style, so I enjoy it. I think it looks perfect with right there. I also wanted to tell you I just got some book mail from Simon & Schuster. In it, I have Virtually Yours by, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but this is a YA contemporary book. It looks very cute. I need to do more research on it. There's more information if you want it. Then I have this beast right here, which is The Modern Fairy Tales by Holly Black. So I think this is just a whole bunch of short stories when it comes to fairyland. I don't know, but it's Holly Black. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna have to do more research on this as well. So either way, very exciting book mail we have. Excited. So I thought I would give you a couple updates. First, I'm gonna tell you, I got some book mail today. I got my book of the month picks for this month in June. I am expecting more book mail from the regular mail. This is just CPS, so I might be back again today. I don't know. But either way, my two book of the month picks. The first one is Summer of '69 by Ellen Hildebrand. This obviously is the Summer of '69. Wasn't that like a song? Like an old song? Is it just me? I don't know, but either way, this takes place, like, look at this. This is not like freaking Beach Boys. I don't know what is. But I have not read an Hildebrand book yet, but this is, like I said, it takes place during summer in 1969, and it's about the Living family and their lives are changing. This is a perfect selection for a summer-a-thon, which is a readathon I'm co-hosting coming up this month, so maybe check it out for that. And the other selection I picked is Recursion by Blake Crouch. He also wrote, what is the other book he wrote? Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting? Dark Matter, which I really enjoyed. So his books are more sci-fi and stuff. This one I don't know much about. I think it's about memory, and his books are very interesting, but I forget them because they're so detail oriented, but I really want to check that out. I don't know anything about it, but either way, those are my two book of the month picks. Let me update you on Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. I know things. I am on page 210. This is a quick read, let me tell you. So this is a chick lit book all about a character named Georgie, who is a clown. Like, she does children's birthday parties and she really enjoys it. And she's also a little sister of this really prominent family in this really small town, and I forget where exactly it is at. Let me figure that out real quick. Port Jefferson, Long Island. So her family owns this renovation business and her brother heads it up, and nobody really takes Georgie seriously. She's also in love with her brother's best friend named Travis, who is a professional baseball player, or he was. He had a really couple good seasons and then he got injured and now he can't play ball anymore, so he's back home and he decides to start working for Georgie's family's like flipping business. They flip houses and things like that, and of course things happen happen. They basically have to fake date for his reputation so he can get this other job because he's known as the player, and feelings are coming into play because Georgie's really liked him for forever, and Travis is a little bit of a playboy, does whatever he wants. So yeah, this is a very steamy book, I will tell you that. There has been a lot of steam already, just so you're forewarned. Also, the amount of the use of the word baby girl is insanity. Travis calls Georgie baby girl every chance he gets, sometimes 5 times within 1 page, which I think is a little bit too much for my opinion. But regardless, I'm enjoying it. It is a fun, quick, steamy chick lit book. Right now, I would say this is probably gonna be a 4-star for me. I enjoy it. The only qualm I have with it is the baby girl thing. Like, it's just a little bit too much. But yeah, that's my updates for right now. I'll update you later when I finish it, which will probably be by tomorrow for sure. As predicted, I am back with some more book mail. So a book I ordered finally came in. I don't order a lot of books because I just bought a new house and I just try to be a little bit budget conscious, but Matt allowed me to buy a couple books for Mother's Day, a really belated Mother's Day gift. And they were pretty cheap because these aren't really sold a lot anymore, but I bought one of the ones. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Watcher's Guide, Volume 2. Now, I used to have this book way back in the day. When I was in high school, I discovered Buffy in middle school. I talk about Buffy a lot. Sorry, I will continue to do so. And in high school, I just acquired so much Buffy things. I had all the Watcher's Guides. There's 3 of them. I had the script books. I had the monster book. I had novels, and I got picked on a lot in high school, particularly for my Buffy love, and I think after that, I just threw away it all, which I'm really mad at myself for doing that because I had all those amazing books, and now I'm buying them all back when I bought them when I was younger anyway. But either way, I have it now. This is my favorite Watcher's Guide, I'm pretty sure. This is for seasons 3 and 4. The first Watcher's Guide's not my favorite. In fact, my library has it, so if I need it, I'll get it. And I have already ordered the 3rd Watcher's Guide, which should be here this week. And I've already also ordered the Buffy Encyclopedia, which should be here tomorrow. So all that together is only like 25 bucks. This was like $7. So pretty good price for 3 books. But either way, like I said, these are the Watcher's Guide. So they go through all of the single episodes. They go through every single episode within seasons 3 and 4. They also have a whole bunch of like character things. Now, back in the day, we didn't have this wealth of knowledge like we do on the internet now. So it's kind of irrelevant now, but I just want to have this for watching purposes because I'm watching season 4 right now. And just because I want to own all the Buffy stuff I used to own. So I can't wait to put this on my shelf. I'll probably like display it. I don't know. But there's even a creating Buffy, the production process. And I'm just going to read this over time because I am just so generally still interested in the show. So yeah, that's my other piece of book mail because I just wanted to show you guys. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talk about Buffy, but it's gonna be like this till September. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I have more Buffy mail tomorrow and probably by the end of the week too. Finally finished Fixer Up by Tessa Bailey. Finally, I took 2 days to read it. So, did I start full on Saturday? I read it like that. Whatever, it took me like 3 days. So, overall, my rating for this book is a 3 out of 5. Sadly, I think it's a good middle of the road book, but it was not what I was expecting. By that, I meant that this looked like a very cute chick lit book, which it was. But goodness me, this is full of all of the adult times. Like, a lot. So if you are not interested in that, do not read this book because that is the majority of it. So I told you what this book is about. It's basically about Georgie and this guy named Travis fake dating, and of course something more happens. I gave it a 3 out of 5 because I told you yesterday he calls her baby girl like at least 10 times in a page, which I think is a little bit overusage of the word for sure. If you hear my son, he's playing a video game right now. Sorry, just filmed, that's why. But I didn't love that. I also didn't love how possessive he was. Like, it was very like, you're mine, you can't have this, or you can't look at other guys. And I don't like possessive males. It makes me freaking angry. So I did not enjoy that at all. Also the ending was just a little, it was a lot far-fetched in my opinion. So overall 3 out of 5. Not gonna lie, the romance I did really enjoy. The sexy times I did really enjoy, but it was very explicit, like a little bit too much for me, honestly. But I'd say if you're into that, check it out. So I really, really want to read The Friend Zone by Abby Gemezin. So Fixer Up was very cute, very romance, very just like sexy time. So I want, you know, something that's gonna punch me in the gut. This book, I feel like I'm gonna love it, but I also feel like it's gonna make me cry a lot. This book is basically about a girl named Kristen who doesn't want any guys in her life, and she also is keeping a big secret. She has to have a procedure that will make her impossible to have children. Of course, she meets the best man at her best friend's wedding, and they fall in love, and he wants a big family someday, and Kristen knows that she can't give him that. So this book, I will read to the back. It said it will have you laughing one moment and grabbing for tissues the next as it tackles the realities of infertility and loss with wit, heart, and a lot of sass. So this book is going to be a very romantic one, but also very serious and very serious book. I want to read this because infertility is something that's near and dear to my heart. I struggled with it a lot before I had my son. I had several miscarriages. I had several procedures. It's reality for a lot of women, sadly. And
Hi.
Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. But either way, the reason why I'm going to read another book of this because I think it's going to rip me into shreds, so I need something that's going to be light. So that's why I'm going to read Hot Dog Girl by Jennifer Dugan. This is about a girl that works at a theme park in a hot dog costume. So I'm hoping it'll be light and fluffy. Who freaking knows at this point? But I'm going to try to read a little bit of this each night. I'm going to start off with the heart-wrenching one and then finish up with the happy one. I don't know. We'll have to see. So my plan is today's Tuesday. I think I can finish both of these hopefully by Friday, which if I do, that means I read 3 books in a week, which is great. In other news, look what just came in the mail. It's here. I'm excited. This is the Buffy Encyclopedia, the Ultimate Guide to the Buffyverse. So this is brand new. I think this came out this year. Look at it. It's got like blood splattered pages. It's got blood all in it. This is all in color too, which I love the Watcher's Guide, but I don't love that they're all black and white. I don't know why. I'm just spoiled that way, I guess. But this is a guide to everything in Buffyverse. It goes from characters, it talks about Buffy, it talks about the show Angel, it even talks about the comics, I believe, which I will tell you, I've not read the comics. I've read some of them, but not a lot. I'm just not that interested in. So this is like, okay, this looks like it's an encyclopedia. So it's obviously like an encyclopedia. So you got the alphabet and it goes through different things, like characters, things like that. I wish it was kind of in chronological order to what happened in the shows and comics and stuff, but it's an encyclopedia, so it's a little bit different. Oh man, look at this. Season 3 cast photo, beautiful. But yeah, this will go through everything, like Buffy's Big Bads. I can't wait to, I mean, I know I bought another Buffy thing, it's coming soon, but I mean, I got this for like 10 bucks, which I think is a freaking steal because on the back it says it's originally $40, like, really? But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry you're sick of me talking about Buffy, but I won't stop because I've rediscovered my youth. I feel like I'm 16 all over again and I am here for it. But yeah, I'm gonna do a lot. I'm just gonna keep this on my bedside table probably. My plan is eventually when my office gets built upon more where I have a shelf that's up above here, I plan to have a whole Buffy stack of books and like a Buffy pop figurine if I ever get one, but that's my plan. Hi, happy Thursday. Today's Thursday, right? I have my life together. I don't. I didn't vlog yesterday because not much happened yesterday, so nothing vlog worthy. So I am on page 180 of The Friend Zone by Abby Gemezin. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm enjoying this. I say right now it's reading like an adult chick lit, and the only thing that's bothering me is the 2 main characters, mainly one main character, Kristen, will not communicate. And I feel like a lot of problems could be solved. A lot of conflicts could have been avoided if you would have communicated, which I would expect in a YA book because they're YA characters and they're young. But both of these characters are in their late 20s. I feel like they're adults and they should communicate and be better communicating. And, you know, it's not even... It's mostly Kristen that's not communicating, so I don't love that. I feel like she just needs to communicate and be honest, and it's not happening, so that's why I'm kind of annoyed with it. But I am enjoying it. It's a quick read, so I probably will finish this, hopefully by tomorrow afternoon at some point. I said I was also going to read Hot Dog Girl in the midst of this. I have not. I'll probably read that next. But yeah, that's my update with that right now. I did purchase a book today. Surprise, surprise. I am a total bad fan and completely forgot that the rest of the story by Sarah Dessen came out. So I got this from Target. It's a signed first edition as well. That's really cool. I love Sarah Dessen, in case you're not aware. She writes some of my favorite YA contemporaries. She kind of really introduced me to the genre of YA contemporary. Her books are great summer reads, but I've not really loved her last 2 recent releases. I'm apprehensive, but this is basically about a girl that goes to spend the summer with her mother's family who passed away when she was younger, and she's learning all about her mother and things like that. So I'm hoping it's gonna kind of be like Just Listen, Lock and Key, Truth About Forever Sarah Dessen reads that I love and adore. So I'm hoping that I will love this one. We'll see. That's my update for right now. Yeah, not much is going on. Oh, I do want to show you, we got some new chairs for our dining room table. So let's go through. These are our chairs we got. We got these right here. We are going to repaint them. They're gray, they're wooden. I think they were painted with chalkboard paint, hence why they're not painted that well, as you can see right here. But we're going to probably paint them white. But we got 4 chairs for $40, which I think is a freaking steal in my opinion. So altogether, we got this dining room table with these chairs for like $140 for a whole set. That is amazing. So in case you are just like furniture shopping and you're like, I can't afford anything, don't worry, me neither. So go on Facebook Marketplace, I would say, offer up things like that. People around you sell things for a lot cheaper than they do. Just for example, we went to the store at home. Think of it like Home Goods, what other stores like that? Hobby Lobby. They wanted $45 for a chair that was just like this, for one chair, and I got 4 for $40. So our plan is that we'll probably keep 2 of these chairs right here, a chair right there, a chair right there, and Matt's gonna build like a farmhouse bench. So that's what our plan is in the future, but I think it looks pretty nice. It's gonna sound so stupid. I've never had a dining room table since I've been married. We've never had like a table, so I've never had to think about centerpieces and what to put on the table. So I don't know, does this look good? Like, does this look stupid? What should I put on here? Imagine there's fresh flowers in here, like hydrangeas or something. Do I need more? Is it too much? Let me know. I don't know how to decorate it all, really. Like, our house is kind of a hodgepodge with decorations, but that's okay. We'll get into it. I want to say how much I am loving my table. Hi, Noah. Like I said, we're gonna paint the chairs, but I just love the farmhouse look. I love that little tray I got. I love that flowers. I wanted some hydrangeas, my grocery store them, but I don't know. Eventually I might want to put a big clock there, I don't know, and change that painting out. But either way, like, I'm loving the farmhouse style. Yay.
Say hello to the world unknown that you will meet in your dreams. And say goodbye to all the friends you met today on the street. Say I do to adventures and
Happy Friday. So today is Friday. Forgive me. I feel like my last half of the vlogs are always just misfire, and I have hiccups, so forgive me on that front. I do want to do a quick reading update. I have hiccups. I do want to do a quick reading update. Last night I did in fact finish The Friend Zone by Abby Jamezin. I gave this a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It was all about infertility, and I thought it was going to be more about like miscarriages and really trying to conceive, but it was infertility in a different way, and that's a big broad thing to say. You know, infertility is different to every woman. It depends on their condition, it depends on their body, their condition, what they've been through. So it does talk about infertility, but not in the way that I thought it was going to be, which is not a bad thing at all. It just wasn't what I was expecting. I gave it a 4 out of 5 because I really enjoyed it. It flowed very well. I love the romance. I love the storyline. But the one qualm I have that I talked to you guys yesterday about was just the miscommunication. The main character, Kristen, just has these preconceived notions about what other people want in their life, and she can't provide them that, so why should she try, and why should she even be with the said person? I might be spoiling, I don't know. It's an adult chicklet, you can guess from there. But I just feel like you can't presume things about people, and you can't do that if you don't even freaking communicate. Like I said yesterday, this is not a YA contemporary. When it's YA contemporary and there's a lot of miscommunications, people not telling what other people feel, I'm like, I expect that because they're teenagers, they're still growing up in life. And yeah, you can make the argument that you're still young. I'm 30, I'm still young, I have a lot to learn in life, but I've learned how to communicate better. And you're an adult now. You have to communicate better, especially if you're going to talk about like families and future and love. You need to communicate. So I did not like that aspect at all because I felt like a lot of problems, probably the whole plot really could have been easily solved if the main character would have communicated. It was just, she just didn't communicate, and that was my main qualm with her. I really did not love that part. So 4 out of 5, I really enjoyed it. So I thought, since I've already read 2 adult chicklets, I'll read a 3rd one. I don't know, I do mashup reviews where I take 3 of my most recent reads or within similar genres. So I thought, since I've already read 2 adult chicklets, let's go ahead and round this out and read another one. So I'm gonna read, oh my gosh, these hiccups. Waiting for Tom Hanks by Carrie Winfrey. This one is about a girl that's like a rom-com obsessed person, pretty much myself, because I'm obsessed with rom-coms. I will say, the reviews are not the best for this. I've seen like a standard 3-star on it, so I will probably feel the same. I don't know. I'm so sorry about these hiccups, but it is a relatively short one. Yeah, it's not even 300 pages. I mean, if I really am determined, I could finish this tomorrow night, which I'm gonna try to because tomorrow is the last day of this vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, reading update. Hope you guys are enjoying all the montages. I'm a sucker for montages and I love filming them, and yeah, I hope that's okay. So today, I had to wake up bright and early because I had to, I was on the photography team for my church, and once a month we do this thing where we get a food truck, like a food bank truck, and we go to a kind of poor section near a close city, and we give out a lot of food to people there who need it. And there's like a line, and there's like almost 200 people that show up. So I was there taking pictures to use for church, because there's a photography team, we have to take turns and everything like that, and there's a whole bunch of volunteers that come out, and it was just, I haven't been in a while, and it was just really nice to see people come together to just help out other people, you know. A lot of people have to wait in lines like that. I would wait in a line like that myself if I had to for my child to get food and stuff, but I love that my church does stuff like that once a month. We do it not sporadically, it's every month. People depend on us, and it's just a really awesome thing. So I did that this morning, did some house stuff. I'm about to get ready to do the live show for Slay Along. That's the Buffy thing we do once a month. We're going to talk about season 3. It'll obviously be up by the time you see this, obviously. Last night, I didn't read it all. Like, I'm 5 pages into Waiting for Tom Hanks. So, epic fail on my part. I fell into a Riverdale hole because I'm watching season 3. And don't worry, if you hate me, I hate myself too, because it's just, I really enjoyed Riverdale season 1. I watched it when it was there. I was excited for it. Season 2 was a little bit of a, like, I don't know what's gonna go on, but I still enjoy it. But season 3, like, if the writers are just like, we'll just write anything, it'll be fine, and it goes. So yeah, I'm almost done with that. I have a whole freaking Twitter thread of my thoughts. It's mostly bashing, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I hate how addicted I am to it. It is ridiculous. So whatever the writers are doing, got me hooked. Thanks a lot, writers. Anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog now because I feel like it's been a little bit lengthy and all that stuff. So I read 2 books this week, which is pretty good because, like I said, I've been kind of in a slump lately, so I count that as a win. The first book I read was Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, which I gave a 3 out of 5. I enjoyed it. It was the middle of the road. Then I finished The Friend Zone by Abby Gemezin. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Somebody told me how to pronounce it, and I'm butchering it, and I apologize. I gave this a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it, and yeah, I think hopefully by Monday I will finish Waiting for Tom Hanks. Hopefully. But yeah, that's my vlog. Oh, I do want to show you one quick thing. We added these today, if you can see. I put up these little shelves for me. I have this little shelf and I have read more on it, and that's probably gonna change seasonally. And then I have this, it's I'd rather be reading. And then this, I feel like that print is a little bit too small, so I'm hoping to get a bigger print, like almost maybe poster size. But either way, I love how it adds a little bit to the wall. That was my reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the sporadic one of seeing my house, reading a little bit, things like that. I will do another reading vlog very soon for the summerthon, which is coming out. It's starting in a couple weeks, so I'm excited for that. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you do like these vlogs, please let me know, because I don't want to keep making them if you don't enjoy them. I do enjoy filming them, but then I realize that they're just not the best. So I would love to hear your feedback as always. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.